All right, I'm Randy Mays. I'm here today for the Milwaukee Hybrid Group. I want to thank Ben for inviting me to speak on this panel, and thank all of you for coming by to hear us talk about the issues related to alternative fuel vehicles and the issues and how they help us with sustainability. I'm going to go real short here because I want to get right to the Q&A. Maybe piggyback a little bit off what Ben was saying. Put that out, sorry.
You can just put the mic transmitter in your pocket.
Okay, what Wayne was saying in terms of learning how to hypermile and learning how to drive a little better, we actually enable people to come and learn how to do that and get trained by people who already know how to do this, including Wayne, who serves on the planning team of the Milwaukee Hybrid Group, and it's all free. We meet 6 times a year, generally at the Oak Creek Library on the south side of Milwaukee, and I see a lot of young people, new drivers, maybe soon-to-be drivers. I would strongly encourage you to come to our meetings and get the free driver training. You'll learn how to drive in whatever driver ed program you're in terms of the laws and parallel parking and all that, but we can help you drive in a much more conscious, aware, and safe way so that you can get some of the mileage numbers that Wayne was talking about. So for some of the young people, MilwaukeeHybridGroup.com. Please check us out and please come by. Give a nod to the founders of the group, Bradley and Justin Fons. Some of you might know Bradley Fons in these circles. They had been going to Eric's group in Madison for a little while and were inspired to do something in Milwaukee. Mentioned it was free. Owning a hybrid is not required. If you're interested in the technology or just interested in learning to get incredible mileage on the vehicle you drive currently, please come by and we'll talk about those things and we'll help you do it. Wayne mentioned this point, and we're on the same page with him. We're not starting from the standpoint of I wish the government would do something better, I wish the automakers would do something better, I wish the oil interests would do something better. This is stuff that is in your power, in your ability to do something about today. And that's really where our focus is to enable you to do what you're already capable of doing. Again, a little bit redundant with the hypermiling. We have a program we call Drive Smart. We found that telling people how much money they can save by driving better seems to prick up their ears in an era of $4 gas. Since this is a sophisticated crowd at a sustainability conference, many of you are familiar with the term eco-driving. It's the same thing. So. We've talked a lot about hybrids kind of in passing, assuming that everybody sort of knows what they are. But just, if you don't mind a little redundancy, in common parlance in 2008, what we're talking about is a car that has 2 motors, an conventional internal combustion engine, an electric motor. The electric motor is powered by a battery. The engine is powered by gasoline, and then there's some sort of control and computers and integration system so that those 2 systems can work together. When we talk about a hybrid electric vehicle, an HEV, that's what we mean. You do not plug it in. You do not take electrons from the grid to recharge the battery. The system is internal. The battery is recharged either from the motion of the vehicle or from the gasoline engine ultimately. Again, issues not new to this crowd. I think the second point might bear something. Our global transportation system is utterly dependent on oil. If oil were not available at any price, everything would stop. Everybody. There is no substitute at scale. These kinds of technologies we're talking about start to form a trajectory where we can diversify our sources of energy for transportation, but at the moment, as we speak, there really is no substitute available at scale. So just to give a nod to all the speakers here, if all of you and everybody you know came to our free training and our free social events, learned some hypermiling tips either from us or from Wayne's website, cleanmpg.com, If you haven't written that down, please do, cleanmpg.com, and check it out. If you come to Hybrid Fest, Eric's show, which is just wonderful. And if everybody drove less, drove better, and when it's time, make better buying decisions when it's time to buy a new vehicle, you know, big impact. Big impacts is the bottom line. You talk about the metrics, of course, they're subject to the assumptions, but you can do the math. There's a linear relationship between gas burned, carbon dioxide produced, and criteria pollutants produced. So I think I'm just going to cut it off because I want to get to the Q&A. But MilwaukeeHybridGroup.com, please check us out. Please stop by. Thank you.